Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This week it is for August 21st through the 27th. I need to write the dates in, I just realized. I'm using a kit from Apple Blossom Prints called Scholar Society, and that's because it was the first week of the semester for me for teaching. I still have so many full boxes left over. I wish I had been able to figure out a way to use this scene, but I just could not with the number of extenders I was using. But I did get the mini kit, so that's why there's not a lot left here. I did extenders on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just because I had so many full boxes left, and might as well use them, right? And I could use the extra space on those days. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I've got my character stickers pulled over here, and hopefully what's left in this kit will get me through. I'll probably have to cut up these checklists, but let's go ahead and jump into it. So in the sidebar, I've got two habit trackers for flossing, hand stretches. This is for dinners, and then this is a movie marquee, but I'm using it to mark in something nice. My husband said to me, I was saying how I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm teaching 3 different classes. That's like the first semester I've done that, is teaching 3 totally different classes from each other. And he said, you say that every semester, and then you do it. I'm like, I know, but I know I can do it. I'm just a little overwhelmed. All right, so I didn't have to teach classes on Monday, actually, so I could just focus on getting Canvas set up for all of those classes. So I have 6 things to mark on that day, so I think I'm gonna go with let's just do a little thing, actually. So yeah, things are starting to calm down now that we're like really into the semester. Sorry, I was just thinking for a second. But this first week was a little chaotic. Fall semester usually is a little bit more chaotic just because everyone's like new and trying to figure out things. So, and then my car had died the week before, if you've been following along. And so things were just a little busier than usual for me. So we were dealing with all of that. But yeah, on Monday I was setting up Canvas. That sticker's from Bella Planella. And then I was lesson planning for week 1, and most of the stuff I was doing for this day would need to be printed the next day. So when I went to campus, so I'm just using a printer to mark that because I'm a little short on computer stickers. That printer is from Planna Hannah. Then I did laundry. I'm just gonna put this in the planner just because I am using a mini kit. So I'm not gonna use anything along with it. That script is from an old Cinderella paper kit. And then this is from Carly Plans. I think that matches. I pulled these stickers while the sun was going down yesterday and it's in the slight dark, so hopefully everything matches. But that's the top of Monday. And then for the second half of Monday, I wanted to mark that our baby Clover, she's not a baby, she's not a human baby, she's a kitten. But she had a loose canine. She lost 2 of her baby lower canines this week, and we actually were able to keep them. So because they got stuck, so we kind of had to help. But this was the day that we discovered one of her lower canines was loose. That's from Beneva Creations. And then I pulled stickers for a plan with me. So I'm gonna use this color. But yeah, like at one point her lower canines were like sticking straight out, so like they were stuck there and we needed to do something about that. So we helped her out with that, and now we got her 2 lower canines. So this is from Bella Planella for pulling stickers. And then if you watched last week's video, you know that my car died. So I wasn't sure what the problem was. So what we did was my husband jump-started my car with his car. We got it running and I drove it around, and it seemed like we had charged the battery enough. spoiler alert for the next day, it died again. So we had to get the battery replaced. So this is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for my husband helping me out with my car. Those two look very similar in color, but they're not the same color. It's a little frustrating, but it's fine. Moving on to Tuesday. The first thing I'm going to mark, of course, is that I went to start my car and it was dead. My husband worked from home this day just in case that happened, so I took his car. The annoying part was that I had to pay for parking again at my university where I work because your parking permit is attached to your license plate, so you're not allowed to use it for any car other than the one registered. It's stupid, in my opinion. I'll just come right out and say it. Like, I don't think that's a great system, but I'm not in charge, so oh well. So I really should just put these full boxes out of the way so I stop flipping through those sheets, huh? Actually, let's put that on more of a little thing because I have 8 things to mark this day. So yeah, I took my husband's car to work. I had to pay for parking all over again. Parking's a big problem at most universities here just because car culture, you know. And then I got into my classrooms and discovered that in 2 of them, they decided to take away my monitors that like the desktop monitor. So they replaced the whole like podium with the desktop with like this weird setup. It was literally just like a standing desk with a computer keyboard and a mouse on it. And there was no way to see what you were projecting on the screen other than looking at the big screen that all the students were looking at. So that was really frustrating because it's hard to open things on the computer and like talk about what you need to talk about when you can't look at it right in front of you. You have to like do this weird turnaround thing. Also, there are certain times where you want to mute the screen so that you can open stuff up or log in or whatever so that the students can't see your login information and things like that, or your email or stuff like that. So a bunch of us complained about it and they switched it back. But yeah, it's like a very like minimalist, dumb setup in my opinion. It made no sense. So after this week, they switched it back. They're like, sorry. I'm like, yeah, that was dumb. Like the computers were not broken. Like, I don't know why they changed it. It was the definition of like fixing something that wasn't broken, which is always annoying, right? Like anywhere you work, like when they do that, it's like, why did you fix something that no one was complaining about, you know? I don't know. That happens a lot with tech, like at universities. Like the people who are in charge of the tech stuff are not the people teaching. And so they have like all these like weird ideas of how technology should operate. And it's like, okay, but that's not how we use it in the classroom. So we got our desktop monitors back in the classrooms. Thank goodness. For my car being dead, that's from Beneva Creations. For the no desktop monitors in 2 of my classrooms, that's for Once More with Love. Because that's the other thing. They switched it in a couple of classrooms, but not others. And it wasn't by building because like 3 of my classes are in the same building. And 1 classroom had the new and improved setup and the other 2 had the old one. I don't understand. Then I taught all my classes. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I had to go pick up my paycheck because they decided to stop mailing it to us. And I've been trying to get direct deposit set back up for my new bank account with my husband. And for some reason, they decided not to tell me that it didn't work. So I've been going for months with paper checks. And then like this last month, they decided not to mail those checks to us anymore. So I had to go pick it up. Total waste of everyone's time. I don't know. I guess they think postage is too expensive. Sorry, I know I'm complaining a lot, but I feel like I have a right to. Moving down the day, I enrolled in direct deposit again because, like, I don't want to have to keep picking up my paycheck. It's kind of annoying. So hopefully it goes through this time. Because, like, they keep sending us emails reminding us. They're like, remember to sign up for direct deposit. I'm like, well, I did. So process it. and stop acting like I don't want direct deposit. You know, I get a little annoyed there. Then while I was at work, my husband was very nice and called AAA and got my car battery replaced. So that was very kind of him to do, because I was really stressing out, because it's like, of course, I discovered that my car died the week that I start having to use it for work, you know? So I'm really happy. I'm really grateful that he fixed that for me, or got that fixed for me. That's from Once More with Love. And then this was the night that Clover lost her tooth. The baby. So that was her first canine that fell out this week. And then I think the next day or 2 days later, another one was loose. So she lost both her lower canines. So that is from Cinderella paper. And then just the last thing I'm going to mark for this day is watching Great British Bake Off. So I guess let's use, I'm running out of things super quickly, which makes me a little nervous. Also, I've got these nails on, so like if any of the spacing is weird on these stickers, I think it's just gonna have to stay that way. But that is from Sweet Anne's paper, and that is Tuesday. Wednesday, I got to work from home, but I was so dead at this point because I had run around to all my different classrooms. I had run around to payroll, and I think to my department office too, because I was printing stuff before classes. So I was just dead this day. I was so tired. The first thing I'm going to mark, though, is that my husband did go to work at the office this day. And then I'll mark that I was dead tired. I was absolutely exhausted. Luckily, it doesn't look like I had to do much work this day. But oh boy, I was extremely tired. And then I finished my lesson plan for the next day because I forget if I mentioned this. I'm teaching a class that I haven't taught before this semester, so I'm doing a lot more lesson planning than I did last semester, because last semester I was just teaching 4 of the same class that I've taught like a million times. So that card is from Plannahannah, and then this is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. So the lesson plans are not too crazy. It's a pretty basic class, but it does take up a little bit more of my time than it did before. So let's see here. I'm going to put this in first and then pick the next label based on that. Let's do I'm gonna use a flag. Hopefully this will fit. Not quite. And then after I finished my lesson planning, I worked out and also played with Clover at the same time. I forget how that worked exactly, but I was trying to like do my workout and then actually let's do this way maybe, and then play with her at the same time just to get both of our energy out. Oh, speaking of the cats, oops, they're playing. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the 2 cats were actually chasing each other around, but I wanted to give them a little bit of a break because Clover kept getting a little bit scared. But yeah, I worked out this day and played with Clover. That's from Beneva Creations. And then for the second half of the day, I filmed a sticker haul and a plan with me. Hello, Clover. She's up here on the table with us now. Don't knock anything over, please. So for that, let's get a few more stickers figured out here. Let's do a little thing. Whoops, don't chew on that. And then after I filmed, I was feeling anxious, I think probably in connection with work, I have to imagine. Let's just use a glitter header for that because, like, I don't want to remember it that much. Hello, Clover. I don't want to give too much space to my stress in here. But then I did a mindfulness webinar. So, what color am I on? I think this is the last time I did one of these for a while because there's some other help that I'm working on getting with this. So that's the direction I'm headed with that. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to mark for this day is just watching more Great British Bake Off. And I just realized the spacing on this could be a lot better. So let's redo that. Okay, that looks better. So for filming, I've got this from Cinderella Paper. For being a bit anxious, I'm just going to use this piece of deco from the kit that is a bag that says, I panic in way more places than the disco, because mood. And then for the webinar, I've got this meditate sticker from Cinderella Paper. And then for Great British Bake Off, I've got this from Plana Hannah. And that is the first half of my back to school week. Moving on to Thursday. Let's see here. My husband worked from the office again this day because he didn't go on Thursday, so he had to go this day instead. And then I was not feeling well, but I did see my office mate, which is nice because last semester I feel like I never saw any of my coworkers because of the schedule I was on. So she and I both teach in the morning now on the same days. So I see her. Plana Hannah, Once More with Love. So it was nice seeing her, catching up, chit-chatting. It's good to actually see people you work with. I know some people are like not into that, but like I actually like having coworkers. It makes me feel like I'm part of something. Makes me feel like I'm not alone in all of this, because teaching can be really stressful and being an adjunct can feel really alienating. So got to chat with her. I've been chatting a lot with her in the mornings if she shows up the same time I do. So that's nice. That's from Oh Hello Co. And then I went and taught all my classes because, you know, that's what I was there for. And then after work, oh crap, I got a lot more things to mark than I thought. Oops. Yeah, I messed up there and forgot about a whole row of things that I wanted to mark. So putting this in instead. Probably could have moved this down just a tad. And then, of course, I've got Teacher Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for teaching my classes. And now we can move down to the second half of the day. So after work, I went and got a car wash because my car was disgusting after the rain and everything that we had had. And then right nearby was a Lee's Sandwiches, which is a like Asian sandwich chain. So I was starving at this point and I'm like, I should grab lunch. So I did that. I think the sandwich, I'm gonna use this. Except no, I'm not, because then it'll be upside down. So I guess let's just use a little thing. I'm gonna put this down first. Ow, Clover, that's rude. This is a really old sticker from Oh Hello Co. Just gonna put it down there. And then this will be for the sandwich shop. And this is from Beneva Creations. think that's my last one of those, so I might need to get some more. Those are so cute. And then I came home and cuddled both of my cats because they're just so cute. And I miss them when I have to go to the office, or not the office, but to campus. So we're gonna mark that once I can figure out how to put this sticker down. So this is also from Beneva Creations. And then this was when we discovered Clover had another loose canine, didn't we, babe? She's right beneath me right now. So go ahead and put that in. And then we're gonna do a little thing at the bottom of the die. So yeah, lost both her lower canines. And then now what's going on? I'm gonna pull this up, hold on. Okay, that's a better setup. Now what's going on is that her upper canines are trying to come out, but she has like 2 sets of teeth up there right now. It's kind of freaky. She looks kind of weird when you look into her mouth, but so hopefully those upper ones pop out. But that, of course, is also from Beneva Creations, and then I just watched more Great British Bake Off. That's from Sweet As Paper. Moving on to Friday. My husband got me coffee this day, which was nice of him. And then Clover's other canine popped out. And then my husband went and got his very first tattoo. So it was kind of a tribute to a couple of his cousins who passed away, unfortunately, in the last year. It's like I don't remember the name of the symbol because I'm not a Legend of Zelda person, but it's like a symbol from Legend of Zelda because that's something they used to play together. And then he's got some flowers coming out of it. I think he made this appointment like, I don't even know how long ago. A while ago though. And because this artist is very popular and takes her work really seriously and kind of works for herself. So, but yeah, it turned out really beautiful, and I'm happy that he finally got what he wanted with that. He's been wanting a tattoo for a really long time, but you know, especially for what he wanted and for the quality of artist he wanted, like it was going to be kind of expensive, and also he's kind of figuring out what he wanted. So, but yeah, it turned out really nice. It's been a few weeks since he got that, and everything went well with it, which I'm glad about because, you know, I've heard stories about sometimes when it hasn't gone so well. So yeah, it turned out really pretty. It's on his arm, so a little bit out of the way. So for coffee, I've got this old sticker from Oh Hello Co. And then, like I mentioned, Clover lost her other lower canine. And then this is my one and only tattoo sticker from Carly Plans because personally, I don't have any interest in getting any tattoos. I have no problem with tattoos. I just don't have anything that I want on my body. So yeah, that's for his tattoo appointment. And then what did I do? Oh, I edited and posted a haul. I probably shouldn't have done that many things, or that few of things there, but oh well, what is done is done. I'm gonna go and cut up these checklists because I'm gonna need them really soon. Okay, so I went and chopped those up, and now effectively what we've got are a bunch of really skinny little things. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the middle right here, and then just put down 4 of those really skinny little things because I just need to mark a bunch of things in this box. So I edited and posted a haul, like I just mentioned. And then, oh, we were getting our water heater fixed because remember how I said last week how we had no hot water? Yeah, maintenance came and did something with that on Monday of this week. I didn't mark it. But then right after that, for some reason, it totally burned out again. So then they had to call an actual water heater company. And the guy came out for the first time this day. He was kind of rude to me, I'm going to be real. And he supposedly fixed it. And then, like, he said, wait a half hour. And then the hot water still didn't come back. And I didn't text him again until like 2 hours after he left. And he was like, give it another 30 minutes. I'm like, I've already given it 2 hours and it's still not working. So then we talked to our property managers and they got involved and ordered a new water heater for him to come back the next day. And then he came back that day, I think, or was it the next day? I don't remember, but apparently he screwed up. So it was his fault. And he was like, oh yeah, sorry. I'm like, this is not funny. You know, like he apparently when he connected things, like he connected something to the wrong thing and that's why it wasn't working. So I don't even know if we needed a new water heater, but whatever, I'm not paying for it, so who cares? But I was just like, dude, why'd you have to be so rude to me? And act like I didn't know what I was talking about when I'm like, hey, it's still not working, you know? Sorry, I have lots of complaints this week, but like I mentioned last week, things were kind of not going well. Like everything was going wrong at the same time. So anyway, all of these are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. except for this, which is from Cinderella Paper. So I marked editing and posting the haul, the water heater person. We got food from a place called Chili Kimchi's, which is a Korean Mexican restaurant that's popped up here recently. So I got bulgogi fries, which were really good. And then this is me marking that the tech had to come back, and oh, it was this day, yeah. So he realized that he connected something wrong. And then my husband went to a concert with one of his friends this night, so I marked this as a girls' night because that's what I call it when it's just me and my girl cats. And then the end of Friday, I'm gonna have to offload this memory card soon, probably after this clip. Let's see. So I pulled stickers for a plan with me, and I watched Great British Bake Off, like I do. And I played with Clover, and then I made myself a drink, and I think I hadn't had enough water that day or something. And I made myself nauseated, so that wasn't fun. Oops. Oh well, it happens sometimes. So I think I ended up going to bed a little early just because I wasn't feeling my best. Let's see. I am totally running out of things here. This is really unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, I like mini kits because obviously they're cheaper. But I definitely struggle sometimes with the amount of things that I want to mark. So I don't know. I wish people would do, like, I really like Linner Designs mini kits because they're really functional. Like, it's not just like extra full boxes, because I do feel like with Apple Blossom Prints, she just includes a lot of extra full boxes that I don't need that with a mini kit. What I need with a mini kit is more functional stuff. Like, I don't want, if I wanted all of the options for full boxes, I would have bought the ultimate kit, you know? So I really like Linner Designs mini kits. Funnily enough, though, I ordered like ultimate kits from her recently just because I loved like all the boxes that she included. And there's all sorts of little pieces of hair here. So for pulling stickers, that's from Bella Planella. For watching Bake Off, that's from Planet Hannah. For playing with Clover, it's from Beneva Creations. And for making myself nauseous, that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. So I think I need to go offload my memory card, but I'll be right back. All right, so that is Friday all done. And then for the weekend, probably do that, huh? So our water heater did get replaced this day. Also, I did have to go and cut up the weekly checklist as well because I think I'm gonna run out of things for this day. So yeah, our water heater did get replaced this day. That guy had to come back after being here twice the day before. And this took almost the whole day. So we live, if I haven't talked about this before, we live kind of like in a duplex. It's part of an apartment complex, but our water heater basically serves our unit and then the unit next door, which is currently on the market, or on the rental market, I should say, because our previous neighbors moved out, sadly. We really liked them. So we were the only ones who were going to notice that that was going on, obviously, because we're the only ones living here and using it right now. So yeah, it finally got fixed this day. So that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I played with both cats in the early morning, kind of before that was going on, because everyone had so much energy that day. So that's another sticker from Beneva Creations. And then I had some financial stuff to take care of. So I just have a little $ icon from an old Cinderella paper kit. You can tell that I cut these myself because I can't cut a straight line with scissors to save my life for some reason. And then opening up the flap here, I was reading our New Zealand travel guide. So let's see. No, I can't do another one of those. I guess we'll do this. I have a lot of this brown color left for some reason. Maybe it's because it was the Thursday color. I don't know. So yeah, I was reading up on New Zealand. That's crooked. Trying to do as much research for this trip as possible, just because the last couple times we traveled internationally, like we probably could have done more research. And then I was just really annoyed because everything was taking too long. And I couldn't take a shower, and I already hadn't showered for a little bit because the hot water was out. So I was just irritated that this whole situation wasn't solved the day before. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I decided to take a nap because I was so irritated. When I'm really grumpy, it's like, maybe I should go take a nap so that I can kind of recalibrate here. So this is from Cinderella paper. And then moving to the last box of the day, we went to a place called Fullerton Brew Company for dinner. It's a place that we like to eat. Well, we only really started eating there like this year, I feel. I got an ahi salad that was I don't know why I order salads sometimes. It's because like when it's hot, I don't like want to eat anything heavy, but then I order a salad and I'm like, this was a mistake. And like I don't need to order a salad either. So it's just like blah. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. After that, we went and got dessert, probably because we were still hungry. So we went to Somi Somi, which sells soft serve, but we just got the taiyaki. They're these little like fish-shaped waffles. They're really cute and they're really tasty. So I have a waffle sticker for that, and they fill them with stuff. So we got ours filled with Nutella. And then came home and watched Great British Bake Off. And that will be the end of our crazy Saturday night. I'm going to move this down just a tad. Except with these nails, it might not happen. There we go. I'm going to put this down and then replace that. Yeah, I wish more people's mini kits were more functional, because like I need more labels in a mini kit than I do full boxes, you know? So that is from Sweet Ava's Paper, and that is the end of Saturday. And then Sunday we've got another flap. Which way does this one open? I forget. Oh, it opens up. Cute. So Sunday, the first thing that I'm gonna mark is that I was cuddling my Clover cat because she's a cutie. So I'm going to pull in, I feel like I'm definitely gonna run out of stuff on this day. A little scary, oh well. And then we let Clover kind of free roam around the house and the living room. So all of these things are going to be from Beneva Creations, you can probably tell. I miscalculated horribly and I feel like I'm just going to run out of everything right now. Then I did some more reading about New Zealand. There's going to be a lot of green in this box, but we're just going to have to deal with it. These are from the shop Simply a Mess, but she's no longer open, which I'm very sad about because I loved her kit. But that's where that's from, in case you were wondering. And then I was doing research about my student loans this day because they were going to start going into repayment. We'll talk more about it once I actually make some decisions, but I was just doing research about my options this day. I'm not in frame, sorry. So for that, I feel like I should use this flag for that because that was kind of a big deal. Making some big decisions. I cannot get this flag to be straight. There we go. This is from Mr. and Mrs. Mint. It was from the PlannerCon sheet, which they probably don't sell considering PlannerCon is like no longer happening. But maybe they still sell that. That's a really cute sticker. Then I edited a plan with me. So, oh boy, I've really run out of things here. And then I don't know why I marked doing dishes. Like I do dishes all the time, so I don't really know why I decided it needed to go in the planner this day. But I guess it was important enough that I wanted to mark it for once. So that's from Bella Planella. This script is from Simply a Mess, and then I don't know where that little cleaning character is from, but there you go. And then my husband and I had a talk about our finances. I have this and I have this left. So I need to get my multicolor collection out. 1 minute. Okay, I love the colors in this kit, but they are really hard to match. So I found this in my multicolor leftovers collection that matches. So we're gonna put that in. I struggled really hard though. I was like, what matches this kit? Okay, and this is gonna go this way. And then I have one glitter header left. I exhausted absolutely every functional bit of this kit. Now granted, did I have to mark like 10 things on each day? No. But anyway, my husband and I had a talk about my student loans and our finances and things with the car and all of that. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I just marked that it was so hot. That's also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we were watching Tasting History and Eat the Menu, both on YouTube. So this is from Planet Hannah. And that is the full week. We made it through. We survived. We only had to bring in one label from the outside. We chopped up every checklist available. All right, that is the week in full. That's what it looks like with the extenders closed. That's what it looks like with the extenders open. Let's look at what we have left of the kit. Hint, it's not a lot. So all that's left of this kit are a few pieces of deco, which I suppose I could add because, like, why would I save these? I have 2 full boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full boxes. So like a full week of full boxes, but like I would have liked having more functional labels here. And then these 2 sheets are obviously empty. Let's just use up this deco because I'll probably save these, although I don't know what I'll do with them. They're cute, but like I don't know what to do with full boxes when I have nothing functional left in the kit, you know? So let's just put in a few of these last pieces of deco just to use them up. Because they're cute and I don't know what else I would use them for. So now that sheet's done as well. So now all we have literally is just 8 full boxes. I guess I could try, well, we just looked at how in my multicolor collection these colors are very hard to match, but I don't know. I can definitely use these. They're all distinct from each other, so that's nice. I would just have to pull in a lot of functional stuff on my own. But anyway, let's go ahead and write everything in with my trusty Zebra Sarasa clip in 0.5 that my kitten, who is dead asleep behind me, loves to chew on. Alrighty, see you in a minute. Alright, considering I had to cut up every last piece of the kit, this turned out pretty cute. I really love the colors, and I really thought this art was perfect for me teaching college and that attitude. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. I love playing with extenders once they're done.